How you going there, guys? Look, put a video up before with the DR10, which is a pretty cool car. I use it for, you know, not making people feel too embarrassed when I beat them, but I've always got something special going on. So I thought I'd take you through my latest build. Let's go down and have a look. Right, this is it. It's a lovely little car. We've got a little Proline Chevy, I think it's a Chevy Malibu body on it. It was new, but in some testing we had some problems, and we did a good 100 meters on the roof. But that's why you should always test with your body on, because shit happens. Now, bloody Losi. So what's this car? So it's a Losi 22 5.0 AC, which is Astro and Carpet. I picked that one because it was on special at A-Main. Now, yes, I am in Australia, but A-Main ships stuff pretty quickly. Sometimes I can get it at the same time it takes me to get stuff from Queensland, which is pretty awful. But the car's a Losi 22, and I've got here the Exotek Vader no prep chassis. So it's a pretty cool little carbon upgrade. Running this, I've got some limiters in the shocks there. You can see I just use O-rings. Means that I don't have much compression, but I've got a little bit of droop in the back. I've put the shocks on the back. I'm still tuning it. We don't know really how it's going to go. You can actually put these in the front as well if you really want to. For the motor, I've got a Phantom 4-turn drag motor, and then powering this bad boy, we've got the Tekken RS Pro Black Edition, and again another one of my homemade cat packs. This is a very, very good ESC. It's probably the most powerful ESC you can get in this format, size format. No heat seats on it or anything, so unfortunately you're kind of left to maybe 2 passes before you have to let it cool down. But in racing you generally have a bit of time to get through between races, so cooling it down is not that big of an issue. Again, running Futaba, little Savox servo. Some cool things about this car is the wheelie bar. So I've got the Exotek wheelie bar here. It just kind of screws into the chassis. Here you can see the chassis got 2 plates in it, so it gives you quite a bit of body flex or chassis flex on this point here. Some people put a shock here, whereas I haven't, because I think that's the premium place to mount the ESC, because if I mount the ESC there, I can just tell that it's going to break somehow when I crash, because if you're not crashing, you're not trying hard enough. So this is a pretty cool little car. I mean, I recommend it. It's obviously a bit more advanced. I wouldn't recommend this for someone's first build, but if you know a little bit about what you're doing, it's a cool little car you can have a lot of fun with. It's very twitchy under speed, which is not typical of the mid-motor cars. I've normally or traditionally had associated, so I've had B6, B5 mid-engined mid-motor drag cars. So I do need to learn the specifics of what's going to make this go. So the shocks, you see, we've got quite a lot of ground clearance, and the shocks are quite soft. So my plan is tonight to put some limiters inside the shock, so that should lower it down, and then I'm going to put much tighter springs on it as well, much harder springs, and see if I can harden that up. Problem is that a soft end gives you grip. With the motor being here, you get less grip than if the motor was back here. So yeah, all sorts of things to consider. Let me know if you want to see a video. In fact, I will do a video comparing mid-motor to rear motor. Again, we'll have this car out tomorrow. It's not going to be racing tomorrow because it's not ready yet. It's still in testing stage, but hopefully you'll get to see some passes of it going down and go from there. So yeah, guys, that's a quick look at this car. So I hope you're enjoying the little videos that I'm putting out. I've got a lot of cars. I do a lot in the Melbourne scene when it comes to the drag racing and so on. We do track racing as well, so I've got a bunch of track cars, track drag racing that is, so we'll go through those as well, plus a little bit of bashing. I just picked up an Outcast 8S, if you don't mind, and that thing's a beast. Had its first run today, and yeah, it's an absolute monster. I've only got 6S batteries, so I don't have any 4S to run dual and 8S, but I've ordered some, so hopefully they'll come soon. And then when they do come, you guys won't be able to see a little review. All right, that's enough of me babbling on. So, yeah, give me a subscribe, give me a like. You know, let's get the shit rolling. Thanks, guys.